Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your monthly love predictions reading. Today's reading is intended for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Risings. Got to give a quick little disclaimer though to those who are why can't I say this word? Cross-watching. If you are here checking up on a Sagittarius that you're interested in, you are welcome. I have nothing against cross-watchers. I love to do it myself sometimes. I just need you to know that I'm a very honest tarot reader. So if you see or hear something you don't like, you have been warned. Now, let's get into it, Sag. We're going to be looking at the month ahead when it comes to love specifically. So love specifically, if you want a monthly reading that isn't just focused on love, I recommend that you check out the reading I did at the start of this month for your sign. And I will be doing another version of that reading for the month of April very soon, in literally like 2 weeks' time. So Sag, we're going to be focusing on love from mid-March to mid-April. I'll start your reading by getting an oracle card, which will tell us the main theme that you can expect to experience in terms of love. So what is the main theme, Sagittarius? Didn't even finish my sentence. We have the number 34, Layla. Oh my gosh, Layla is a very profound energy in this deck. This is the first time I've pulled this card. I remember flicking through the deck and feeling the energy of these sort of end of the deck cards. And I was like, wow, when this card comes out, it's going to mean something. So Layla gives me very big energy. For you, it kind of feels like this is a time to kind of step back and look at the bigger picture when it comes to love. I feel like we have a chance here to embrace an overall purpose or meaning. So if you're in a relationship, Sag, I feel like you're kind of stepping back and looking at the direction that your relationship is headed in. And if you're single, you're still trying to look at your life and how that could accommodate for somebody to come in. I feel like you're at a bit of a turning point here when it comes to your interests or the things that you want to pursue. And I think that this is also changing the way that you're looking at your love life. I do believe Layla has a specific message for you in the deck, so let me pull that out real quick. Number 34, Spirit. I'm just having a look in the guidebook for you because every now and then I get messages to read the little thing from the guidebook. Oh my days, it's not little. It is not little. I'm just going to read what I feel called to because this message is a lot bigger than they usually are. So put aside your clever schemes, O lover, be mindless, become mad, dive into the heart of the flame, become fearless, be like a moth. Turn away from the self and tear down the house, then come and dwell in the house of love. Be a lover, live with lovers. Clean your chest from all hostility, wash it 7 times, then fill it with the wine of love. Be a chalice for love, be a chalice. You must be all love to be worthy of the beloved. When going to the gathering of drunks, be a drunk, become a drunk. Your thought takes a course, dragging you in its wake. Move beyond thought, let your heart lead, be the leader. When the grace of love is revealed, be a mirror to reflect it. When the beloved's hair is loosened, brush it like a comb, be a comb. So I do feel like you're being called to kind of step up and embrace something in your life. And obviously this is a love reading. That card is the embodiment of love, it seems, and embracing love and really being an active part of love in your life. Sometimes we kind of just let love happen. Sometimes we just let people love us and we just kind of react to those who give us loving energy. And other times we are the conduit, the vessel, and the person giving love. And that's what it feels like with Layla here. You're taking on a more active approach when it comes to your love life and those you care about, not just romantically too, it seems. Let us get some tarot out to see how this specifically translates over the next 4 weeks. What is going on for Sagittarius when it comes to love? What is going on for Sagittarius? We have the 10 of Wands. What is going on for Sagittarius when it comes to love over the next month? We have the Ace of Pentacles. What is going on for Sagittarius over the next month when it comes to love, please, Spirit? What is going on for Sagittarius in love? Oi, hello. We have the Eight of Cups showing itself with the Queen of Swords. And last but not least, one more card. What is going on for love? We have the Lovers. Okay, interesting. The Lovers coming out in love for Sagittarius. Interesting. You've got an interesting energy. It's not a usual Sagittarius energy, I'll be honest with you. It's not what I usually pick up on, but it does feel like this is long overdue for you. I'm just trying to move this camera a little bit to be more square. There we go. It feels like this is long overdue for you. So bottom deck energy is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I do see you switching priorities. I feel like love is calling for you to kind of switch your priorities and focus more on the things that are needing your immediate attention. This looks like you needing to kind of be a bit more careful with how you spend your time. Especially if things are getting crazy at work or busier at work, or your money is very demanding right now, your financial situation. But the Queen of Pentacles reversed always makes me think of someone who needs to fix something right here, right now in their material world. And because this is a love reading, it looks like a relationship. You may be interacting with a more maternal, motherly-like figure over the next month, and this person could be very instrumental in the decisions that you make when it comes to your love life. Otherwise, I see this as you looking at your life and kind of micromanaging areas of your love life. I want to say with the Queen of Pentacles here, how you spend your time seems to be coming up for you in the month ahead, because I look at the Queen of Pentacles as like a logistic manager, someone who's very good at keeping things on schedule in the sense of balancing aspects of their home life with their career and ensuring that that all runs smoothly on a daily basis. But when that card's reversed, it's because some area of your life has become more demanding. And so I do think this could have to do with family or finances. That's kind of got you looking at your love life differently and wanting to reprioritize your time. But aside from that, let's have a look at your first week in love with the 10 of Wands. So this will be the middle of March in terms of our timeline. And this is basically happening now or will happen in the next week. The 10 of Wands indicates an energy of feeling overburdened or feeling as though your responsibilities are really weighing on you. It feels like your relationship may be putting a lot on your shoulders if you're in a relationship, or if you're single, you're just feeling overburdened when it comes to love. I want to say that there's a turning point here, because we're acknowledging that what we're doing isn't working, and we're acknowledging that something's got to give. So I do firmly believe that this is going to lead you to break down and kind of get rid of behaviors, ideas, energies that are taking more than they are giving. That 10 of Wands indicates breaking point for a lot of you. So you may need to get away from something here, because this is your love life. It makes me think that there's a burden here when it comes to love, or you're just carrying the weight of the relationship or your love life on your shoulders. It could be a sense of burden because of if you have a mother figure that's really wanting you to kind of move your relationship forward in a certain way, or do something for the family in a certain way, that could be weighing on you as well. But key word here is burdened with responsibility. Can we clarify that 10 of Wands? What's going on for Sagittarius, Spirit? Spirit's showing me the Queen of Wands now. So it does feel like expectations. Somebody's expectations of us are unrealistic here. We feel very overburdened by the expectations when it comes to our love life. Regardless of whether you're in a relationship, you're single, it feels like we can't measure up. And it's affecting the way that we see ourselves. It's affecting our optimism, and it's affecting our decision making as well, because we're struggling to identify our opportunities because of this overburdened feeling. Now, I also believe with the Queen of Wands being there that this has to do with somebody else's influence over us, Sagittarius. I do believe that some people have been getting the best of you and maybe projecting their problems or their ideas, their expectations of you onto you, because this is very un-Sagittarius-like, this energy. You don't do well when people put you in these kinds of positions. You need that level of freedom to be able to discover the best option with you. That's how you create in your divine way with the divine universe. So I feel like we're feeling constricted here by expectations. Let's have a look at how this progresses into your second week with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm picking up on an opportunity here with this Ace, but this opportunity seems to be materially linked, not necessarily emotionally linked. It's showing up in your love life though, which is interesting. So I want to say that this opportunity feels like something that could offer you a way out of this heavy, trapped, burdened, responsibilities, heavy feeling. So this Ace of Pentacles could be a financial opportunity that offers relief, something that you've been waiting to hear. But I do feel like it has to do with your future. It's like a long-term goal. So it is an opportunity, it's not a promise. It depends on what you do, but I feel like this gives you a sense of, okay, like I feel more secure about my future now. So what is this Ace of Pentacles for Sagittarius, Spirit? What is this Ace of Pentacles for Sagittarius? And in terms of a timeline, we're looking at the end of March. So what is happening here at the end of March with the Ace of Pentacles? Spirit is giving us another, oh no, it's not another Ace. Spirit's giving us the Eight of Cups. You got the Eight of Cups here. So this has to do with you walking away from something. It's interesting. Some of you are walking away and starting a new opportunity here when it comes to your future. In the context of love, it's like you're done. You're done with this idea. You're done with this expectations. You're done with this responsibility. You're done with feeling like you're not good enough and that like your efforts aren't being recognized. You're done with working yourself to the bone only to receive little reward. So I see a new opportunity here. And I think with the Eight of Cups, it does involve you emotionally walking away from something, leaving something behind. You do seem a bit unsure of what you're building with this Ace of Pentacles. Like the future isn't set in stone and you know that. But the idea is it frees you from this situation that has been going nowhere. It gives you a chance to focus on something else. It feels like this is a bittersweet feeling, I've got to be honest. I'm not entirely happy about this, but I am grateful and I feel relieved. That's the best way I could describe it. At the end of March, this opportunity is freeing you up from something that has hit a dead end. So you get to kind of focus on this other thing now. And it feels like this has to do with our future, but it's not entirely promised. It's not set in stone. It depends on how much effort we put into it. And it depends on how this progresses over time. It very much feels like an over time opportunity, not an immediate, like this is guaranteed. So it's an interesting energy. And like I was saying, that card, the Ace of Pentacles, is being clarified by the Eight of Cups. In your third week, we have the Eight of Cups again. So this is the first week of April in terms of our timeline. So in the first week of April, you seem very focused on ensuring that your past does not attempt to cross over into your future in terms of heavy feelings are dealt with, and that you are not bringing that heaviness into the start of April. You feel almost like the past is calling you, but I see you being very determined to move forward, especially with the Saturn energy on that card. The first week of April has you solidifying to yourself and to those around you who are keeping tabs on you, your loved ones, that you are not going to repeat previous mistakes. You are moving forward with the intention of moving forward, no matter how difficult it is to walk away from the things that you're leaving behind. Can I clarify that Eight of Cups, Spirit? What is happening here? when it comes to love, because this is supposed to be a love reading. So what's going on here in the context of love for Sagittarius? They're showing me the Two of Cups. So you're leaving one emotionally unfulfilling situation for something else that is definitely more promising. It may require compromise. I see that this has to do with you feeling very certain now that you've made the right choice. You're choosing a more emotionally fulfilling option in the first week of April. You're choosing to move forward because you feel confident in where this is going already. From the end of March to the beginning of April, you're feeling so much better about where your love life is going. And you're very sure now that even if it may be difficult, it's still better than what you've been through. So you're happy to leave the past in the past and to progress into this future. I do sense compromise. I feel like if you're in a relationship, you're dealing with someone who is testing you and testing your sort of abilities. It kind of feels like you have to be very unconditional here with how you love. You have to understand each other's needs and understand each other's energy, like how you're both approaching love if you're in a relationship, because there is compromise required to move forward. But I see you wanting to do that. You're wanting, and you're both on the same page. You both have the same ultimate outcome. You know, you both desire the same things when it comes to love. Now, if you're single, it feels like you're walking away from someone who was just kind of leading you on and not giving you enough attention and not making you feel good about yourself. You're stepping away from people who were not able to be there for you emotionally as you have been, and you've identified a new opportunity for yourself that you're emotionally investing in the first week of April. You're choosing to stay open towards a more balanced and reciprocal love, and you're distancing yourself from people who cannot step up in that way. Now, over here in the fourth week, we have the Lovers card. So in terms of our timeline, this will be the second week of April. The Lovers card is confirmation that you've made the right choice, and it's also a reflection of a more serious decision being made as well. In the second week, I see you being selfish in a helpful way. I use that word without any negative connotations. You're being selfish in the sense of you're choosing to make a decision that is in your best interest, and there's nothing negatively selfish about that. The Lovers card shows me that you're very confident that you've made the right decision here, and that this opportunity is proving to be very positive and promising. I feel with the Lovers card that helpful communication is going to put your mind at ease in terms of any concerns you may have when it comes to love, Sagittarius. That second week could involve a meaningful conversation that allows you to balance your fears and feel more confident about where your relationship or your love life in general is going. Can we clarify that Lovers card? What else is happening there for Sagittarius? Spirit is showing me the Five of Wands. So this is about hashing things out and communicating. I do sense that this discussion could get heated with the Five of Wands being here, but it is about zeroing in on the key issues, the key topics. The Five of Wands indicates that there could be external interference as well, a feeling of needing to prove a point here. So this could be external. This could be somebody else interfering with your love life and is pushing their agenda and their expectations onto you. I would caution you to stand up for yourself and to really zero in on your individual interest and to ensure that you are acting out of best interest for yourself. It feels like you need to make your point of view heard in that second week of April, and you need to really voice your opinion. But I want to say with the Five of Wands, there's this competitive energy in terms of how you do this. It feels like somebody else is trying to kind of combat you with their words, and I don't like it because it could lead to an argument with the Five of Wands, an unnecessary argument, because with the Lovers card, the decision's been made, our minds are set, but it still feels like not everybody's happy. So that Five of Wands is saying to avoid an argument, be clear, be to the point, be clear about what it is you want to say and where you stand on this issue, on this topic. And don't over verbalize. Don't get caught in the yelling match. You don't need to match their energy. With the Five of Wands there, someone is destined to get hurt if we're intending on matching energy. It's not about matching energy. It's about being very clear. I do see someone's feelings getting hurt because they are expecting a screaming match. And I don't like that for you, because that's not at all where your energy is progressing to. Two of Wands is our final bottom deck energy in my clarifying deck. This indicates a journey, forward movement, travel potentially, expansion in general, and planning. So when it comes to your love life, I do see you planning, strategizing, evolving, making decisions that lead to further development. And I see that you doing this is going to leave some people around you in the dust, acquaintances, loved ones, family members. I believe it's in your best interest to be this kind of explorative, curious, open, evolving Sagittarius, but for some reason there's people that just aren't happy, and they seem to be very feminine, motherly like energies, who are not thinking about you. They're being very selfish. So let's get your closing advice for you. It could even be a friend. It could be even a friend who's like jealous. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We got the luck card coming out in 31, which is the lime card in this deck. It's also linked to Capricorn, love it, and the water element. So in terms of advice, Sagittarius, Spirit is saying that there are certain people in your life who, when you listen to them, or when you give them too much of your energy, your life goes in the opposite direction. You start to lose things, and you start to lose a bit of yourself. The Sagittarius people, I'm going to be honest with you, I love your energy, and I've known a lot of Sagittarius people in my life, and I love that you have this beautiful, intimate connection with the universe, and the way that you can be a wonderful co-creator, and you can be someone who is very fortunate and who comes across as being very blessed. But it only works when you're really just kind of tapped into your energy and focusing on yourself in that way, not with the intention of hurting other people, but with the intention of bettering yourself and knowing yourself and exploring the things that you're curious about. And I think that for the next month, somebody else's intentions and selfish needs are hindering your ability to be that way and to advance further for yourself. I do believe you're expanding, but in order to do that, we've got to ground something in our life first. And in order to do that, we have to walk away from something else as well. I sense delays here in progressing because we have to deal with an issue and ensure that we've cut ourselves off from that issue in order to make room for the future progress we're making in love. You may already have a partner in your life, but it feels like this partner is competing with another energy in your life as well. And if you're a single Sagittarius, it feels like there's a lot of energy that's cluttering your life in the space where a partner would be. So I think with luck reversed, it's not that you're going to experience bad luck. It's almost like your luck and your growth has been delayed because there are challenges and there's a bit of karma that we need to clear first. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius, when it comes to your month ahead in love. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I think you are officially the longest group out of all the zodiacs for now. I've still got to do my earth signs, but it's been a pleasure to read for you, Sag. If this reading felt too general or didn't have the specific messages you wanted, then you may have messages in the other areas of your chart, your sun, moon, rising signs. I do recommend that you check those out as well. Otherwise, take care of yourself. Good luck in the month ahead when it comes to love, and I shall connect with you very, very soon. Bye.